Where are the Bryce Harper detractors at? Y'all must be in your hole because nobody can find you, and candidly, I don't blame you for hiding. I would hide if I were you as well. I'll get to y'all, don't worry, but first, check this out, man. Bryce Harper was lauded as a phenom, touted as a future superstar at 15. Bryce Harper grazed the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16 years old. Bryce Harper was the first overall pick at 17, signing a record-breaking, at that time, $9.9 million pact with the Nationals. Bryce Harper lit up the minors with an OPS over 900 and a litany of other phenomenal numbers that I won't bore you with, but just take my word for it. Across the board, cartoonish numbers at 18. You sensing a theme? New year, new milestone for good old Bryce. No big deal. Don't worry, I'll address all you detractors, but man, I gotta lay the foundation before unleashing. At 19, after skyrocketing through the minors as a teenager, in an unprecedented less than 2 full calendar years, Bryce Harper made his major league debut on April 28, 2012. What followed that was a Rookie of the Year campaign while amassing an .817 OPS, 22 bombs, and lifting a once putrid, bleak, rudderless franchise to October, a place the Washington Nationals hadn't been in 31 years previously. Hard to fathom? I didn't believe it either, but here it is. This is the Bryce Harper effect. Lauded as one of the anticipated prospects of all time and seemingly living up. Believe it or not though, it's just the beginning for the Washington Nationals superstar right fielder. Now, before I lay out the litany of other accomplishments he has under his future Hall of Fame belt, let's address all you detractors. The plethora of you, I might add. Bryce received a bunch of shrapnel with the way he played the game and carried himself. What I'm alluding to with that is the unapologetic, unabashed, reckless abandon nature he showed off. It even rubbed players the wrong way. For example, as you see here in May of 2012, Phillies right-hander Cole Hamels admitted to plunking Bryce on purpose, citing he had a gripe with the way he trotted around the bases earlier that series. There was this infamous scuffle with his teammate Jonathan Papelbon. Don't take my word for it though, roll it!
Then Bryce Harper will hit it in the air to left. Jeff Francoeur, after switching over, makes that catch. There is something going on in the dugout.
See Papelbon saying run the ball out. And Bryce saying you got to be kidding me. And then Papelbon went right after Harper. It's getting ugly, folks. There's no other way to put it. That stuff happens throughout the course of the season, but
with Bryce Harper evidently nose to nose with Jonathan Papelbon.
That's not good. I mean, you could read his lips. He told him you got to run that ball out, and Bryce Harper said, "Are you kidding me?" Unbelievable.
Yeah, not optimal. There's a litany of other instances as well, but another notable one was Giants reliever Hunter Strickland and Bryce got after it when Hunter took issue with Bryce's nonchalantness after hitting a bomb off him. Roll it!
Whoa!
History.
And Bryce Harper wants a piece of Hunter Strickland. Here they go. Strickland lands a punch. Harper lands a punch. Bench is empty. And if that was unintentional, Hunter Strickland just totally lost his command.
We told you there was history. And that goes back to the playoffs a couple of years ago. And that was intentional in my mind.
Middle of the back with the hardest fastball he has. Wayne Zimmerman gets Bryce Harper into the dugout.
So yeah, man, Bryce ruffles a bunch of feathers, maybe even literally as well, but his track record is bulletproof. Now before you take off, allow me to circle back to my premise on how Bryce has proved all of you wrong by blessing you with his Hall of Fame caliber resume thus far. Drum roll please! Bryce has 2 MVPs, a Rookie of the Year, 2 Silver Slugger Awards, 1 NLCS MVP award, and has made 7 All-Star rosters. Man. Now, while I catch my breath, check this out. Anyways, in summation, Bryce had LeBron-esque hype and has not only lived up, but in my opinion, exceeded it. Last slew of numbers I'll throw at you. Bryce has a career .285 average, .391 on base, and a .912 OPS, as well as a .988 postseason OPS as he amps it up in October. Dude is a one-of-one human and has absolutely justified the Nats' first overall selection of him. He will undoubtedly end up in Cooperstown. It's time for us to laud and appreciate Bryce Harper. He deserves it. Stop lamenting the way he plays, embrace it. What do y'all think? Peace!